You are experiencing the Kathryn Dunn Show. With us today, we have Matt Capazzi, my mom, Bull, Tucker. I believe Greg will be with us later, but I cannot guarantee it. And I think that's everybody. Oh, yeah, and I'm Kathryn Dunn. How are you?
Hello,
Great.
hello.
How are you?
Hello. You were just talking about the lounge. Do you want to continue talking about it?
I went to that new lounge in New York that they opened up for Delta. I was very, very impressed. 2 thumbs up. So it was an incredible place.
All right, and 2 thumbs up for this next segment that I know you love.
Whine and Whisper, light ASMR.
Tea.
And that was the fastest round of Are You Afraid and Are You Aware and You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, wine and a whisper.
Yeah, wine and a whisper.
No, can you guess what I'm drinking?
Yep. All right, now it's time for Are You Aware and
Oh, shit.
Do You Care? Where we ask you about current events to find out if you're aware and if you care. Bull will be leading it because I've just decided it, and that's how it is. And then Matt, you know to go to the website, the group for the animal news, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, Bull.
Hey, Greg.
Welcome, Greg.
Hey, Matt. Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. Go ahead. Go.
Are you aware and do you care that a pole vaulter, Anthony Armity, misses the Olympics final after his crotch catches a crossbar?
That's funny.
Ouch.
Automatic gold.
I am hurting for him.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine that being funny. That hurts.
Are you
not funny?
Yeah,
not funny. I'm not laughing.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Yeah.
Are you aware? Do you care that Molly Kearney exits SNL along with fellow cast member Punky Johnson?
No.
Who are they?
All right.
You'll have to read the damn article.
Google it.
For that.
Okay, don't know who that is. Don't think I care, apparently.
I think they're coming.
I guess they were on SNL.
On the show, yeah.
So they came on the show and they left the show.
That is correct.
Don't care.
Short and sweet. Are you aware that the mummy is believed to be a relative of Senemet, an architect who worked on the reign of ancient Egypt's most powerful female leader, Queen Hasmut?
Well, the interesting thing is that they just figured out that this mummy died in pain.
Yeah, because of her face. The new evidence suggests screaming woman mummy died in pain.
Screaming woman mummy.
Of course she's a relative. I mean, she's her mummy.
Yeah. But I mean, it is interesting to me that she died in pain, and you could tell from her face that she died in pain, and it took them this long to figure it out.
Yeah. Look at the article. You can see the pictures. Are you aware? Do you care that Richard Simmons' family is defending his last post against Pauly Shore?
What a monster.
Yeah, what was that about? Because Pauly Shore wanted to play him or something, right?
Yeah, Pauly Shore wanted to play him. He did play him, even though he didn't want him to play him, and that's where we are.
Wait a minute. So there was a movie out where he played him?
It was a short, yeah.
It was called like The Clown or something like that. I don't know what it was called, but.
Oh, okay. Didn't see it.
The Jester.
But what did Richard Simmons' family say?
So apparently Richard Simmons made a tweet, and then Pauly Shore had something to say about it, and then they're like, "How dare you?" But I don't know what it was.
Okay.
Well, I defend Richard Simmons' right to be upset about it.
From the grave.
And are you aware, do you care that Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter star in the Jamie Lloyd Company's new production of Waiting for Godot, coming to Broadway in fall 2025?
I'm aware, I don't care.
What? I'm sorry, but perhaps you don't know that that's Bill and Ted?
Oh, wow.
I'm aware, I don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very important to Gen Xers.
Did
Dead
anybody
silence.
hear that?
Are you aware? Do you
Hear
care?
what?
that
Is there gonna be a phone booth in the movie?
Wait, what did you hear, Catherine?
Something definitely just happened.
Like what?
Like
I mean, there's a
don't know.
storm in New
Yeah.
York right now, so it's probably, did you hear lightning?
I don't know. It sounded like it was coming from my ceiling.
Look up. Is it cracking?
Oh, it is. It's definitely cracking
Yeah, I can't tell that it's cracking more though.
everywhere.
So are Bill and Ted? Are they going to be talking like California Surfers in the new Waiting for Godot?
I hope so.
Where's Godot, dude? We've been waiting
Yeah.
for.
It's a
Let's
Broadway
get
show.
the time
also.
machine, man.
I need to
Oh.
see that like something didn't fall on my car. But go on. Can you see me?
Yeah, there are like two shows happening
Yeah.
here now.
Yeah. Keep going.
Okay, are you aware? Do you care that Universal Pictures has landed the rights to Britney Spears' best-selling memoir, "The Woman in Me," with
Oh, I
Wicked
saw that.
director John Chu? Yeah.
I don't know who's going to play young Britney, young Justin Timberlake, etc.
I hope
Actually,
Ryan
just those two. I don't
Gosling's
care about anyone.
in it.
Well, we could have them all just play themselves. Like they all aged pretty well.
Just de-age them a little.
Yeah, it's the little de-aging.
But don't
Actually,
you want
you
it to
know
be
what?
well acted?
Oh,
Are you aware?
What were
Do
you
you
gonna say, Lucy?
care?
Nothing. I was
Yeah.
going back to the Waiting for Godot, and I'm thinking they might actually be two perfect people to play that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because isn't it a whole thing about they talk about nothing till they're waiting for him and he never comes?
Right. Well, spoiler.
oh, wow. Okay, tearing up my tickets.
But that's what the whole thing's about, isn't it?
Yep.
Well,
I didn't know that. Jeez.
I mean, if that's the case, why don't they have Seinfeld and George Costanza?
Waiting for
Same
Kramer.
thing.
Yeah.
What's the deal with Godot? We just keep waiting for him.
Who's it coming
He never shows
up?
up. Oh.
No, they in Waiting for Godot, they just two guys. They talk about I don't know everything in life and philosophy and shit. Whatever. I don't know. I thought that's what it's about.
That's how Samuel Beckett pitched it.
What?
Two guys talking
That's
about
how he
life and
pitched it.
shit.
Yeah,
Interesting,
so maybe-
interesting. Here's your Nobel Prize.
So there you go. So maybe it's not such a bad idea.
Are you aware? Do you care that the Italian gymnast silver medalist has been sponsored by cheese since 2021?
Awesome.
Looking sharp, she's doing a splits. She's on 4 blocks.
Oh,
of
and the
cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
I was
I
aware
saw
of that.
that. I saw that.
Does the article you're reading have more cheese puns? Like she's looking Gouda on those
You have to
Parmesan.
read the article. You'd have to read it.
Yes.
I mean, you said looking sharp, so I'm sure looking Gouda is in there.
No, she's on the Parmesan.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what's a
What
brie.
other puns?
Other cheese. Yeah, other puns.
Well-
Brie.
She's Italian.
Hmm.
So
They're not gonna-
mozzarella.
I'm just doing cheese puns. I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
All right.
It was
Are you aware? Do you
Italian.
care?
Wow.
Are you aware? Do
Wow.
you care that some plants' names can be racist? Scientists are looking to rename them.
What?
Okay. I'm not
From
aware.
NPR.
I do care. That's ridiculous.
You
Yeah.
care and
Holy
it's
cow.
ridiculous.
Do
I
you have
think
an
they're
example?
racist. The
I
Do you have an
scientists are
example?
doing it.
I care enough for the ridiculousness of it all.
Yeah.
Well, wait till you hear the name of the plant. You don't know.
I don't care.
What if it's
Wait,
bad?
are you pro or anti changing it?
Listen, I think that these things were named. I'm guessing. Now I guess I shouldn't speak until I hear it. I'm guessing that these things were named before. Well, I don't know, like so long ago that there may not have been proper racism back then.
No, there was extra racism back then.
Okay.
It's a weird name.
What's the name?
I read it earlier. I can't remember now. You got to read the article for everyone.
Google it.
Yep. Are you aware? Do you care that the Neptune Diner in Queens closes down after 40 years?
I do and I care.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out to remember where it is.
How long has it been there?
Astoria.
In Queens. Yep. Astoria.
40 years. I feel like 40 years is a long time, but I feel like it's not long enough to be
Because I
such an
feel like
institution.
to it. That's why
He's
I'm wondering where it is.
You've been
He's
to
retiring. He's not being pushed out.
Why
in
have
any
I
way.
been to it?
That's
Where
nice.
is
Because everybody's been to it.
It's in Astoria. I feel like it's when I take the bus from LaGuardia, I'll see it, but I don't think I'm pretty sure I've never been inside it.
Okay, if it's in Astoria, I've not been to it.
Are you aware and do you care that Snoop Dogg has his own Olympic pin?
It's
I
amazing.
saw that. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Snoop Dogg coverage of the Olympics is amazing. It's my favorite genre of the Olympics.
That's funny. Okay.
Are you aware and do you care that Jimmy Kimmel is not returning as Oscar host in 2025 and John Mulaney also passed on the gig?
Yep.
Okay. I am aware, and I don't care.
Then who do you want to see do it other than Billy Crystal again?
Well, Bob Hope is dead. Johnny Carson's dead. So I'm back to Billy Crystal, who doesn't want to do it no more. Whoopi Goldberg was okay. I don't know. Who else?
Richie Gervais?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart doesn't want to do it. They don't want him to do it. And I don't know that he'd be correct for it.
It's a pretty bad gig. Everybody's going to hate you no matter what.
What about Chris Rock? Maybe he'll get punched in the face again.
Oh, no.
But Will Smith isn't allowed there for 10 years.
Yeah.
Will Smith will find a way.
Yeah, he's a hero.
Just when you thought you were safe.
Sends a carrier pigeon to slap you with its wings.
Yeah.
But he wasn't even hosting, he was just presenting.
Yeah, he was just presenting, exactly. Who did I like?
Was he hosting?
Steve Martin and Baldwin weren't bad. Billy Crystal was great.
Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, Alec Baldwin. Didn't he do it one year with Steve Martin?
I definitely don't know. Mitzi Kim.
It was the year.
Mitzi Kim.
They're going to have a cat host it. Like, who's going to get mad at a cat?
It was the year that that we had lost ABC with cable, and I was trying to see if I could stream it on the internet, and then 5 minutes into it, they came to an agreement and they showed the Oscars.
Oh, I kind of remember that.
Just in time.
Dapper girl. She's got a little bow.
Yeah.
Tina Fey. And what's her name?
Rumor gave her that.
Aww.
That'd be a good one.
Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
That'd be interesting.
Are you aware and do you care that Francine Pascal, creator of beloved Sweet Valley High books, dies at 92?
Wasn't aware, didn't care, didn't know her, but
that seems. When did Sweet Valley High, the books come out? Because that seems very old to be for someone writing about high school.
I don't even know what that is.
Got to read the article, folks.
Yeah,
Are you aware and do you care?
Oh, wasn't aware. That's for follow-up.
And we still aren't.
Boom. Are you aware and do you care that dozens testify against the development that would throw part of Brooklyn's Botanic Garden into shade?
What?
Meaning the buildings are going to be so high that they're building next to the Botanic Garden, and it's going to cast shade on the plants, and they wouldn't be able to grow correctly.
I don't know. That sounds kind of shady.
I wasn't aware. I guess I care.
I like throwing shade. Like there's like a mural that says "Plants suck" like on the building.
No, they're going to say that the plants will not be able to have light. Yeah, wasn't aware, but I care just by virtue of the subject.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Are you aware and do you care that Snoop Dogg tests out his lung power in the pool with Michael Phelps?
I saw that too. That was cute.
So how did he do?
He was funny.
You got to
'cause he
read the
swam
damn
everywhere.
article.
Google it.
Google
Okay.
it. Yeah. Are
This
you
is not
wearing
the
Do You
place to
Care?
follow.
Yeah. Only headlines. Only headlines.
Yeah.
Are you wearing Do You Care that Astor Place Starbucks closes after 30 years in the business? Astor
Yeah.
Place.
I care.
Or
Almost
Starbucks.
certainly because they unionized the employees there.
Actually, they got ran out. Also, that, but it was rent inflation.
I think
Hey, you
because
know,
another
Sam,
article
hold on.
said the landlord said like, "Whoa, we didn't raise the rent at all," or something like that.
Interesting.
I think the landlord's disputing that. I know some articles said that, but I think it's probably really because the employees unionized at that store.
Wow.
Maybe the employees unionized that store. It can't be just one store gets in the union.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's basically
And what
what's been
union?
going on.
Of baristas?
Yep.
Is the baristas union?
There is now.
The baristas and Teamsters, I don't know.
Read the article.
Yeah. Google it.
That's exactly right, Matt. One more for Are You Wearing Do You Care? One more. Safe sleeping pods for the homeless in Ulm, Germany. Oh my God, it's too damn long. Read the article.
I am aware.
There's homeless
Well, like,
pods
read
in
the
Germany.
article.
There's homeless pods in Germany. Check it out.
Now I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you missed one, Bull.
Well, which one?
I think you know which one.
Uh,
The one about that guy's junk?
oh
He
no,
said that.
No.
no,
He said
no,
that.
The
No.
Olympian.
He said that
no, no. I don't want to read
There are
that.
two
And I
joke stories this
Oh,
week.
I did.
I added another one so that he would have to read about a
Yeah.
man's junk.
Are you aware? And I'm sure everyone cares about this guy in a bathing suit, and that's all I'm reading. So
No,
if you want to
keep
read
going.
more,
Keep going.
Yeah, Google
no.
No.
A man
Yeah,
in a bathing
Google it.
suit.
His front is so
There you
full
go. Catherine can tell it.
that people are like, "Whoa, French guy, what's up?"
Oh, that's the Olympic guy. The
Yep.
Olympian.
Swimmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's
All
read
right.
the article, and it's pretty vivid.
Pretty vivid. There are pictures, is what he's trying to
That
say.
wasn't cold in that pool, apparently.
No, it was very warm. All right, now it's time for a new segment that I like to call "Are You Out of Your Fucking Mind?" Where we ask, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" So please feel free to play along, guys. If you've got any, just go ahead and dump it. So planting your flowers in someone else's planter. Are you out of your fucking mind? Who does that? Asking
Maniacs.
asking somebody, why are you brushing your hair? Are you out of your fucking mind? Why do you think I'm brushing my hair? Or asking
Right
somebody,
in the
hey,
day.
why are you brushing your teeth? Are you out of your fucking mind? Why do you think I'm brushing my teeth?
Where are they brushing their teeth?
In a normal
Yes.
place.
Okay. There's that could be contextual.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. And like, how would your motto be? Have it your way when you can't even, when I can't even say I don't want ice in my drink. Are you out of your fucking mind? How is that my way? It's not.
Why are you at Burger King in the first place?
You know what? That's not, because I'm out of my fucking mind. Why would you sell nasty shoes? Like, yeah, they were luxury when you bought them, but they've got like black marks in them and they're just falling apart. Like, are you out of your fucking mind? Why are you selling this?
Louis Vuittons.
Yeah, and like, why would you slowly hit my car, roll away after hitting my car, and then just not stop? Like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Right
And, like,
in front of you.
Why would you take 2 bottles of Miralax? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Take as in ingest.
As in ingest 2 bottles of Miralax. Yes. Are you out of your fucking mind? Does anybody else have the question of are you out of your fucking mind to ask
Wow.
anyone?
You've had quite the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these examples are, these pure hypothetical examples are,
Completely hypothetical, of course.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where we ask, are you out of your fucking mind? Hopefully you guys will play
Okay.
along next week. Now it's time
No, okay,
for...
I can. All right.
Oh, no. Let's hear it. I'm going to say that
Let's
it's
say,
time for Uplifting Animal News with Matt Capazzi, but before we go to that, let's hear your question.
Oh, okay. Hey, if you live in an apartment and you want to vacuum at 7:00 on a Sunday morning, are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah. You get it.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
You want to take 20 minutes on are you wearing, do you care? Are you out of your fucking mind? That's for Matt.
Yeah, that's from
Wow.
We did
Say
19.
it.
19.
Wow.
Any more?
No, I think
All
I've
right.
aired all my grievances off the
Okay.
top of my head.
And are you gonna break my fucking flowers and then throw them out? Are you out of your fucking mind? All right. So,
Are you gonna come to the show and fall asleep? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Asleep now.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Ooh,
That's the
You
point.
know
I
what?
like this show to put you to sleep.
This is
What?
harder for me because I'm actually jet lagging,
Yeah.
and I'm more tired now than when I wake up at 3:00 in the morning to do the show when I'm in Greece.
Yeah.
I just couldn't resist. Sorry.
Oh, you're in the U.S. now?
I'm in the U.S.
Can't
I
you
just
tell?
got in last night, and I got in.
Oh.
My flight was delayed because apparently there was a rain in New York, and a gazillion flights got canceled. Mine wasn't one of them, but I was delayed, and I slept on that plane to Orlando more than I slept coming from Greece.
I like how there's a more sleep.
Well, there was, because on the plane to from Orlando, here's something that never happened. Not to Orlando, to Greece. So I'm in the business class section, okay? There's only like eight rows, 4 across, whatever that math is. You do it. 40 seats, whatever the hell that is, right? 30 of them were children.
No, that's hell.
Oh, God.
Are you out of
What?
your mind?
That's a fucking
That's what I
nightmare.
said.
Yeah.
And there were so many children in that cabin that I'm like, okay, this is somebody's family. What's the deal here? And one of the kids that was 3 seats in front of me was up and screaming the whole flight. And the kid in the corner over there wasn't screaming the whole often. The poor mother of the kid that was in front of me that was doing all the screaming, she tried everything, up and down, holding him, doing this.
Did you try drowning him? Then I
The
don't think
the
she tried
sister was going
everything.
to do that. She didn't try that. And the
Are you
stewardess
out of your
came
mind?
Yes.
It was amazing. And the stewardess came around and says, and was apologizing, saying, I'm sorry, with all the noise. And I said, they're kids, what you going to do? And then I said, because they're kids, what you going to do? I mean, give
Put
me
him
a
in the
break.
back.
Okay?
And I mean with the luggage.
Okay, you understand that they paid for business books.
Oh.
So did you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
did you.
No, they got earplugs. But what you going to do? The people in the back didn't pay. The point is not that.
Ask for an upgrade to first.
I was in first. Delta only has one kind. Delta business is first.
That's to sit in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Snore
well,
them down.
I took my mask off, yeah. But anyway, I didn't
You
get
outsnored them?
sleep. I did not. No one could outsnore those children. Not that one kid, anyway.
Wow.
Oh, shut the fuck up. So anyway, that
Are you out of your fucking mind? Why would you travel with a child?
what were they going to do? Leave them behind?
Yes.
I was going
Delta should have, yes.
Yes. So just the one. The other kids are pretty okay, but that one was outrageous. And then there was one kid who was having, I think, ear problems. So that one I felt sorry for. But the one that was being unbelievably outrageous, I was going to kill.
Well, you should.
The mother was
There-
going to. The mother was going to do it.
There's actually a hurricane developing on the west side of Florida. Or
I know.
how's the weather in Orlando?
The weather in Orlando is okay, but they're warning us about this thing that's coming, but it's not to here necessarily.
Oh, good.
My mother keeps looking because they have like all these whatever hurricane warnings, storm warnings, something warnings,
Yeah. Okay.
whatever. Yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
children. I've never seen that many children in the business class cabin, and I said that to them. I said,
Why is
This
this
is-
allowed?
No, not why is it allowed. I said, I wondered if it was a family. And the stewardess says, no, I've never seen this many. And she says, this is the first time this has ever happened. All of that was weird. It was weird.
I think I know why the kids were in business class.
Why?
Because they were starting a business.
Ha ha ha.
To give you the business.
Yeah, no.
All right, Matt, let's hear about some animals.
All right. Well, our first animal is a heroic dog named Blue. Let me see. His owner, Brandon Garrett, was driving with his 4 dogs on a remote road in Oregon when he crashed into a ravine.
Oh.
One of his dogs, Blue, traveled nearly 4 miles to the campsite where Garrett was staying with his family to alert his family.
Oh.
Garrett's family was able to locate him the next day when they heard his cries for help. They weren't unable to reach him due to the rugged terrain, so they called 911. Eventually, rescue workers placed Garrett on eventually he took a helicopter to a regional hospital for medical treatment. So thanks to his faithful canine companion, Blue, Garrett was rescued from a perilous situation, demonstrating the unwavering loyalty and life-saving abilities of man's best friend.
Oh, and I didn't know Lassie was still alive.
Lassie's alive and well.
Cool.
And then also, this is in, Florida firefighter John Finklia heard about a fire that killed 4 people and 3 dogs in Plant City, Florida. When he was shown a picture of a dog that survived, he knew what he had to do. Finklia and his family have pre-adopted the 7-year-old dog. Finklia and his family met the dog at the Hillsborough County Pet Resource Center on Friday. It's not clear to whom the dog belongs. The dog's chip was linked to an unknown person, according to a representative from the Pet Resource Center. The dog is in good health and will be Finklia's unless next of kin claims him before next week.
That's good news. Well, bad news that they're dead, but good news that he's getting adopted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any more?
Nope.
All right, we've also got the rats at the French opening ceremony.
Oh, rats.
Yeah, there was a bunch of rats, and it was adorable. Okay, so now, moving on.
Oh.
What?
I got something with the French opening ceremony.
Yeah?
Okay. First of all, I thought it was dumb and stupid. However, wasn't dumb and stupid. Let me not do that. I didn't like the opening ceremony.
But there's this dumb and stupid. No, go on.
No, it just was boring. It wasn't dumb. It was boring. It was boring. But there's this one part that I keep hearing all of this crap about, and it's about the thing with the Last Supper, as it were. Okay. So we get it all clear. This has nothing to do with the Last Supper.
We're aware.
Go on.
Are you aware?
Yeah.
Because okay, but nothing to do with the Last Supper. It has to do with Dionysos. It has to do with Zeus. It has to do with the Olympics.
Right.
It's not about the Last Supper. It's about Greek gods.
Right.
Oh.
But it's also about the Last Supper. But yes, it's about Greek gods.
No, it's not about the Last Supper. How is it about the Last Supper?
Because that's what the person in it said, that they were playing like Jesus from the Last Supper.
How could they play Jesus? The guy in blue is Dionysos, the god of wine.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why he had grape for balls.
Dionysus?
Or Dionysos.
And the Olympics, so we're clear, was to worship Zeus. All of this was well before Jesus and well before Christianity, because they were pagans.
Take that.
Are they out of their freaking minds?
Yeah, are you out of your fucking minds? All right, now it's time for Tattletales, where we all talk shit about our pets. All right, what's Mishka up to?
Mishka just loves my feet.
Such a little freak.
Loves my feet. Won't let me pet him, but he's at my feet. I could pet him with my feet all I want. Wants my feet.
I love that boy.
Is he there now?
Actually, no, he's inside. But whenever I'm inside, he comes over. He wants my feet. He's at my feet. So.
What a little weirdo.
Trick or treat. Smell your.
Yeah. My mother's really weird. She's got a place where she says to me, "I made your bed." She goes, but Mishka sleeps on that. Now you'll be able to sleep on the bed because basically I'm here to take over the bed. And then I went to go open my suitcase on Kathryn's bed that's got this blanket on it for that. And I said, "Can I leave it?" No. He might need that. So I had to put. So I was able to put the suitcase on the bed, unpack it, and get it off immediately in case Mishka needed the bed.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad that you're doing the show at a normal time, like 9 o'clock at night, instead of 3 in the middle of the night.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3's almost easier sometimes.
You'll get there.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Well, because I can go to sleep and then I wake up. Well, this is a good time. I mean, clearly, because whatever, it's normal time and all. But I'm exhausted because of the time change.
Mm.
I'm more tired now. Weird.
Wow.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep. I came home last night. I told you by the time I got to the house, it was 2 a.m. because the luggage took forever in Orlando to pick up.
Hmm.
The flight was delayed because there was a storm in New York. So the 7:30 flight didn't leave till 9 o'clock. By the time I got here, it was, I don't know, well after 11 or 12 o'clock, whatever the hell time it was. And then I don't know how long it took for the damn suitcases to come out.
Did your brother pick you up?
Yes, he
mad?
did. No,
Was he
not
mad?
at all. Not at all. He was actually quite nice about it. He was very nice about it. Very nice.
Interesting.
Very nice.
How's Mitzi?
Mitzi's great. We actually we moved furniture, so I was kind of concerned because that's for a human being that would be your world being turned upside down.
Yeah.
But she's actually she looks pretty. She's well adapted.
She's a cat.
Yeah.
When it comes to things like furniture, it takes them all of half a second to readjust.
No, my cat throws up.
Throws up.
She doesn't like it.
It's not because you moved furniture that she throws up.
It is.
No, it's really not.
Then what is it?
This would be an interesting experiment.
I don't know what it is, but moving, because cats, when it comes to that kind of stuff, if you move them for where they look so comfortable and you don't want to move them, and you push them to the side to somewhere else, they go, boom, boom, they get comfortable again. Their comfort zone and memory when it comes to that is not a lot. They adjust real fast to comfort.
Oh.
My cat keeps breaking out of the house.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think the cat's trying to escape.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
wait,
He just wants to.
Is your cat switching the flowers in the flower pot?
yes.
Whoa.
What the hell? All right, now it's time for Ooh, That Reminds Me.
Ooh, that reminds me.
Where the word to get started is Paxlovid.
Getting your favorite pills?
That reminds me of when my mom got COVID over Christmas. So we had to delay everyone coming to my mom's house for Christmas.
COVID over Christmas reminds me of doing Zoom meetings on holidays instead of actually visiting family.
That reminds me of doing Zoom prep for the first time during the pandemic.
I miss the pandemic.
That reminds me. Why do you miss the pandemic?
I think I liked lockdown.
Yeah,
I think I like lockdown
anything.
too.
Same.
I think I liked it.
Well, I saw them go into work during lockdown, so there was a degree of like, this is kind of calm and nice.
I think there's things about lockdown I appreciate it. So
Was lockdown when Amazon delivery became really popular?
Yes.
that's when we found out. That's when we found out that hairdressers and delivery people were essential workers.
No, hairdressers weren't.
Hairdressers
No,
are
they got-
actually
They got
workers.
shut down. Hairdressers and barbershops got shut down. It was
And
too
that's
close
when we
quarters.
found out they were essential workers because when it all came back, they were very, very busy.
Yes, they were.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But
That's
they
what I
weren't
mean by-
essential workers.
No, okay, maybe not, but so necessary.
Right.
Yeah, that.
That's when a lot of people experimented with their hair, though.
Yeah, look at me. I'm gray.
Yeah. All right, now it's time for...
What now?
where we bring you a completely random couple's anonymous gripes and have you settle it. And the question is, if you believe you have COVID, should you just not test and go to work anyway?
In this day and age, yes.
Negative.
You're a sociopath.
No, I'm not.
You
Are
are.
you out of your mind?
Are you out of your fucking mind?
No, in this day and age, yes, because it depends. Do you have symptoms?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
if the
test
symptoms
for
are I
COVID.
have a runny nose, then it doesn't matter.
Stop the spread, Lucy. Stop the spread.
Okay.
Ideally, you would stay home, and if you couldn't stay home, if it was like a few days later, you could still wear a mask, because even if it's a cold, you don't want to give people cold, even if it's like a flu or something like that.
Right.
Right.
It's
But
not
if you
COVID per se.
Okay.
But if you can't wear a mask due to the nature of your work, you should probably stay home and not give this to anyone.
The point is, right now, it's beyond herd immunity. If you have it, you would never know. Everybody's out there with it or not with it. Makes no difference whatsoever. And if you've had all your shots, the most you can get is asymptomatic.
There's the magic word. Not everyone has gotten vaccinated.
Not everybody's vaccinated.
Yeah, people can be immunocompromised.
Well, they deserve it then.
Lucy, some
And
people
also,
are
elderly,
immunocompromised.
right? The elderly are really vulnerable.
I am
to
the
it.
elderly.
Yeah, but you got shots.
Several of them.
See?
So you're
I've
not
had
We're
that
not like
elderly.
immunocompromised.
I've had, but the point is, okay. I'm not because I've had the shots, but I was. My point is that I come in contact all the time with people, and matter of fact, one of my guests when they left, they said, I had to tell everybody, of course, that they arrived back and they tested positive. I just got off an airplane. You're telling me that I wasn't in contact with people that have it? You're telling me that when I go outside anywhere, or when any of you go outside, that you're not in contact with people that have it and don't know they have it because they're asymptomatic at this point in time?
That's not
Are you
okay.
out of your freaking mind?
It's not okay.
Okay.
Go on, Greg. What were you
Okay.
going to say?
There are people out there who, or if you're immunocompromised, they could get all the shots and it's still not going to be effective for them. And the question isn't, is it out there? It's if you knew you had it, should you stay at home if you can't? I would say yes.
Yeah.
And if you can't, opt to wear a mask.
That's not what she said. She said, should you test?
What did you say, Catherine?
I don't
You
know
said
what I did or didn't say. What
No,
I
you
know
said test.
is, like, you should test to make sure you don't give it to
Right.
people.
Right. That's what you said.
So the whole
Right,
thing
you
is,
should
if
make
you
sure-
have it, you should make sure no
Right.
one else gets it from you. Was the important part.
Well, wait.
Okay.
What's the point of testing if you know you have it?
You don't know you have it. You just have a cold.
So every time you have a cold, you should check for COVID, is what you're saying?
Yes.
basically the same symptoms.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Uh-huh.
Now it's time for Ask Mom, or we ask my mom anything we want. Like, what the hell?
Your mom's become a sociopath, apparently.
Yeah. What the
Have you ever
fuck?
heard of Typhoid Mary?
Yeah, Lucy. Have you ever heard of Typhoid Lucy?
Okay, well, anyway, I have had COVID twice that I
you
know of.
of.
Yep. And both times I've had 0 symptoms.
So then you should test more than anyone else.
For what?
For your asymptomatic COVID.
So I should just be testing for the hell of it.
Yep.
Okay. And why would I be doing that?
To make sure you don't give it to anyone.
They're the ones that are giving it to me.
Okay, but you don't want to share.
You
Pay
know
it
what?
forward.
I whatchamacallit, I don't try to breathe on people. I wash my hands. I do all those things that you're supposed to do.
So do I, but I also crawl in tubes at at aquariums.
Well, I don't do that.
Well, I think that's where I got it.
Bullshit.
You could have gotten it anywhere, Kathryn. You could have gotten it by anywhere.
Yeah, but I got
I
it
was just
crawling
on
in a tube.
I work on a bus with people. We're all in the same space.
You should be testing regularly.
But you still have to
For
warn
what?
them if someone has COVID also, right?
No, if somebody tests positive for COVID, as somebody did when they left, they told me about it when they left, they got home, and when they got home, they found out that one of them tested positive for COVID.
Pigs.
They didn't have it.
Pigs.
Okay.
And I mean that in a bad way.
Okay, anyway, so I did indeed.
Not like babe pigs.
Yeah.
I did indeed after that tell everybody that somebody on the tour tested positive and they should test themselves.
Pigs. All right,
But
anybody else got another question?
It doesn't do anything anymore is my point.
What were
Because
you
now
gonna say,
even if
Matt?
you have COVID,
So,
even if you
Lucy,
have COVID, even if you have COVID and you're traveling and you're doing whatever, do you know what the protocol is?
No.
Double mask. That's it. There is no protocol anymore. Double mask is the protocol.
Mm-hmm.
hey, Lucy. So, like a couple of years ago, when the U.S. was still not letting people with COVID in the country, my mom and I went to the UK and we tested, right before we had to go back, we tested. We were both negative, so we could go back to the country. But was this something you had to deal with in your tours?
Oh my God, yes.
And what would happen if you were tested positive? Because in our case, there was we had to pay insurance ahead of time. It's like the insurance would have covered the cost of the extra days in the hotel. Well, so it's part of me is like, I wouldn't mind it.
It depends on what country you went to. For example, if you came to Greece, Greece covered the cost of if you came and you were negative when you arrived, because you had to be negative to arrive. You had to have a certificate to arrive, and you had to get tested before you left.
Mm-hmm.
And you also, and there were certain things like if you had a sniffle, like if you were on my tour and you so much as had a sniffle, and you said, "I don't think I feel well," I had to. No, I had to test you. I had to test you. And not only I had to test you, and then I had to have you sent to get testing if you came back positive. And then you got quarantined. Quarantined was 10 days.
14.
Then eventually the 10-day quarantine became 5, but it had to be 5 days after the first day that you tested, after the first 24 hours. And then on June 12th of 2023, I think, was it last year or the year before, 2022, was when you no longer had to test to go back. It was June 12th was the date. That I remember.
So check
But
this out.
But before that, everybody had to test before they were allowed to go back.
So check this out. When I flew domestic,
Yeah.
flying into New York
Yes.
at the height of COVID,
You had to be quarantined.
they sent me to a hotel. New York put
Correct.
me up in a hotel. I had to fill out these forms. They
Right.
fed me for 14 days. I had to stay
Uh-huh.
there,
Uh-huh.
and they gave me 3 meals a day. They came in
Uh-huh.
and checked my temperature,
Every day.
checked all the time. Yeah, 14
Yeah.
days. That was domestic into New York. Yeah,
Right.
Hmm.
The same thing.
Where'd you come from?
Texas.
Yeah.
Anybody that was coming into New York
It,
had to do
Wow.
this.
it
If you didn't
depends. For
have,
example, yeah. It
if you
depends
didn't
on
have
where you are.
if you didn't have two bathrooms in your house, they didn't want you going to the house. So we had one bathroom, and they didn't want people sharing the bathrooms.
Yeah.
And
Um,
so, go on. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No. That was going into New York. We had. You couldn't come to Greece. Period.
Yeah, they had the world was locked down. I mean, they had all
You,
kinds of.
you couldn't come to Greece. The Chinese only started to come back to Greece sometime this year.
Wow.
From China, we only opened up from China. I think it was this year.
Oh yeah,
We didn't let them in since 2020.
And
They
I'm
were the
sure
first.
that I'm sure that there are a bunch of travelers that got stuck in their vacation countries
Yes.
just
Totally
as
did.
COVID was
Yeah,
breaking out.
Yeah.
Many.
100%.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
100%.
this is after the vaccines
Yeah.
and after all of that. First of all, to be able to come to Greece in 2021, not 2020, in 2021, you had to be vaccinated. I had to verify that you had a vaccine because you couldn't be on a tour without it. And I had to scan pictures of those vaccines to send to the company. Before you got on a cruise ship, the cruise ships didn't start up. You weren't allowed to get on the cruise ship unless you tested the day before, not like the day before. And then if you were on the ship and you got COVID, you were locked in that cabin. You weren't coming out.
Yeah. Yep. And even in 21, that
Mhm.
you had to be like safe distance, 6
Yeah,
feet apart. They wouldn't
yeah,
even in New York. There wouldn't be
yeah.
any tours
No,
allowed like that.
yeah. It wasn't.
Um,
It wasn't until September of 2021 that they allowed tourism back. Very limited, because vaccines were out at that point. Very limited, and like for example, the hotels. You couldn't. There's no buffets. No such thing as a buffet. That
no,
was.
no, they shut that down.
I
Yeah,
There
miss
was
not
not.
having that. I hate buffet.
Nay on the buffet.
There
I
was no
hate it.
such thing as a buffet. So like the buffets, like there was a hotel we went to that had a breakfast buffet. So you couldn't do the buffet. So you had to stand behind this line and you told the guy, I want a little bit of that on my plate. I want a little bit of that on my plate. So there was somebody filling the plate for you on the other side and giving it to you.
That's worse than buffets.
It was ridiculous. It was,
Having
that
to
was,
interact with someone, it's the worst.
yeah. So that was how they did that, and that was 2021. 2022, it was limited how they did a lot of that stuff, and you had to test before you could get on the plane, before you could get off the plane. I mean, everybody had to test. They couldn't fly back. We had the nurses come in and test everybody. Because if they were, they had to wear masks on the bus. They had to do all of that. The hand wash stuff, the masking, the testing, all of it.
the spray, everything.
Yeah, that was that was a lot of work, and that was a lot of please please test negative so you can leave.
So I can get rid of you.
Thank you.
All right. Are there any more questions for my mom? All right.
No.
Yay. Thank you, Mom. Now, Matt, what have we been working on all week?
Oh. Alrighty. So this scene involves 3 characters and 2 people are walking into a small store And the person behind the counter at the store is very peculiar.
La 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 la.
You customers that just walked in, identify yourselves immediately.
Whoa, you seem really paranoid, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I have to be. I'm protecting my store. This is my livelihood. Identify yourselves.
Well, I'm a customer, and so's my friend.
Yeah. We just want to buy some gum.
Yeah, Chewy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here are the coordinates for the gum rack.
Hey, man, I think you're still stuck at war or something.
Ah. How did you know? How did you know that I was a soldier?
I can smell PTSD on your breath. And vodka.
Oh. Yeah, well, I was a soldier, and it was pretty rough. So I guess it is a good thing to talk about it. Maybe that'll help me deal with my issues.
Yeah, maybe put down the
Yeah.
binoculars and see us for who we are.
But I've been holding these binoculars ever since I got back. They're my safety blanket. Are you sure I can do that?
You.
Yeah. You're safe here. We're your friends.
We believe in you.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really believe in me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take down the binoculars. I don't know about this though.
Whoa, your eyes are really
Wow.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
beautiful.
Oh, well, welcome to my store, and thanks for pushing me out of my comfort zone.
Thank you. Can we have some gum now?
Hey, just because you're awesome, I'm gonna give you free gum.
Whoa!
Take whatever you want.
We weren't gonna steal
Yeah.
it either.
And heck, you guys you always have free gum at my store because you guys are awesome.
You're awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah. This is the best store ever.
And that's what we
And
worked on
scene.
all week long. We wrote it. We acted it out. We did the blocking.
Yeah, we had to get permission so we didn't get sued.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spent like a few
soundtrack?
$1,000s getting notes on it.
Yep. So we did all that.
I just want to mention really quickly that Big Texas checked in the chat. So hello to Big Texas.
Hello, Big Texas. What are they saying?
Oh, they just Bull said hi. Big Texas said Bull, and then Bull was like, yup.
All right. That's very riveting. Thank you for the update, Matt. Excitement. All right, now let's talk about something exciting that happened on
this day in history, nothing was solved.
with my Capazzi.
Okay.
Wow.
On this day, in 1492, Christopher Columbus set sail from Spain in an attempt to find a westward route to India. He left on him and his crew left on 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, and they found America.
And nothing was solved. Probably would have been
Didn't
better
find
if they
India.
just never found it to begin with.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jack
Wow.
Racken would have found it. Jack Racken would have found it.
that's right. He would have.
Well, I know for sure it would have been better for the Indians.
Natives, but yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and Indians too, man.
Yeah, all of India as well.
hmm
Would have been better for the
I
world.
wonder
So
if
wait,
Christopher Columbus had any issues with pirates.
Spice trade. That's what Jack Racken is.
Did you see that thing? I don't know if there's any truth to this about some MAGA Trumpster said something about a Navajo senator or congressman should go back to his country.
Probably. That sounds about right. That
God.
checks.
hmm
Oh man, come on,
Dude.
Republicans.
Are you out of your
Come on.
freaking mind?
Yeah, seriously. You out of your fucking mind? All right,
Should
guys.
go back to his country. You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
A
Idiots.
Navajo.
Idiots. Absolute idiots. They have no history, and they don't even want history taught because they find history
No.
threatening.
Well, it is.
Yeah, to them.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you one thing about that that's true. History is written by the victor.
Yeah. Which is so
That
scary to
Victor
think.
guy.
I'm just wondering. I'm kind of obsessed with this news story. Have you guys heard about the fake elector scheme in
No.
the 2020 election?
The
Kind
what?
of. In Arizona, right?
In a bunch of states, they did
Okay.
something real. The Republicans did something really bizarre.
You mean other
You
than
know, the Electoral College.
Yeah.
yes, the thing that's going to
Well,
the thing that's
well,
gonna the thing that's
in
gonna
the
make
in the states where it was tight between Biden and Trump,
Mhm.
the Republicans actually had fake Republican electors fill out documents declaring that Trump won those states, and then they sent those documents to Washington, and they wanted to cause confusion with the election results. But fortunately, Mike Pence did not accept the fake elector documents. So, and there are several trials going on because they're prosecuting the people involved with the fake elector scheme, and it happened in several states.
as they should.
Fraud. Yep.
Well, that's okay. Mr. Putin's going to do his best to try to get what to happen. So I don't know.
Hope it loses.
I don't know. I don't understand any of it. I don't understand any of it.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt the ending.
No.
No, that was cool.
Yeah.
No, it was upsetting, but also cool. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, my mom. Thank you, Bull. Thank you, Big Texas. Thank you, Tucker. Thank you, Tucker's friend who's gray, but unnamed. And I think that's everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Paranoid Shop Guy.
Okay.
Yay. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Like and subscribe.